What legendary YouTube channel doesn't make videos anymore? See Nanners, dude was one of the funniest channels around for years, then he got married and started flipping real estate and had a family. His Trouble in Terrorist Town videos were a must-watch during my college days. My roommates and I would watch and laugh for hours. I still remember when Nanners revealed in GMOD Murder that he had been manipulating the percentage chances to be the killer the whole time. Jenna Marbles. I like the idea of a creator making enough money to live out their life and just going away. It saves the embarrassment of trying to stay relevant later on. We are going to have a lot of aging YouTube still cranking out content in the next decade, and it will be sad. Jenna got nervous because of some questionable videos she made early on YouTube and basically cancelled herself. I think the whole internet wishes she would cut herself some slack and come back. Humor and PC culture has shifted significantly in the past 10 years. It's nearly impossible not to find any cancelable bits. However, some like Conan O'Brien seem to have stayed quite straight and still managed to be funny for 30+ years. Technoblade died of cancer last year. Videos are still uploaded to the channel occasionally, but they are made by his dad, who seems like a great guy. His dad's posts on the Technoblade sub always show up on my front page. It's very wholesome stuff. The community calls him Technodad, and it seems like they've helped fill the void of his son being gone. Very sweet. The Cracked channel was so good and then everyone left. I think they're still putting out content, but it was unwatchable the last time I tried. Left isn't the right word. Ownership slashed the staff to nothing and basically shifted to being clickbait on social media. The staff that made Cracked the best website on the internet and one of the best channels on YouTube left, in much the same way that someone who was drowned in a bathtub left. I really miss Clara from Great Depression cooking. I will grant that she lived a good long life, but some people are irreplaceable. In that same vein, Bob Saget's channel was surprisingly deep and relatable. Clara is loved, ABD missed. Only 48 videos and 1.04 M subscribers. FPS Russia. His felony needs to be wiped. I mean, really, a weed charge? Now he can't vote or own firearms anymore. And the other stuff that happened around the channel? I remember this weird guy got executed in his chair part. His production partner, who acquired a lot of the guns for Kyle, was shot in the back of his head at his home. Community channel. I miss Nat. Nat was my first favorite YouTube channel, and although it's sad that she doesn't upload anymore, I do appreciate what she did for the medium. I remember she mentioned a while back the planning of videos and stuff was taking a toll on her to a point where she didn't feel like it was beneficial to her life, and I respect that. We can probably name a number of YouTube channels that should have stopped but didn't, and their content deteriorated. I still use Unbelievable a lot. Miss Porno Music / Comment Time. Epic Rap Battles of History. RIP. They're still going, just incredibly slowly. Posted a few weeks ago they are hoping to have a battle ready for November. They lost a ton of momentum after they stopped producing with Maker Studios. They made the Jim Henson vs. Stan Lee episode and Papa Disney was pretty upset. That really took the wind out of their sails. Eventually they just stopped producing and had to sue Disney for the rights to produce on their own. They won, of course, which is how they were able to start up again, but that took years and they aren't nearly as prominent anymore. Damn, didn't know Disney got upset because of the Jim Henson vs. Stan Lee battle. Always thought they had to approve the lyrics first before going in production. Lindsay Ellis. Yes, I know she posts on Nebula, but it's an expense that I can't afford. I learned English partially due to her videos. Man, I miss her on YouTube. I totally understand why she left and went to Nebula, but damn. Her video essays on obscure theater shit I don't care about were GOAT. Every frame a painting, gold for film students or aficionados. Every frame a painting. Since then, Ramos and Zhou have produced video essays released as special features for the Criterion Collection, the now-defunct Filmstruck, which would be restored via Criterion's own streaming service, the Criterion Channel. They have also recently contributed and directed video essays in Netflix's documentary series Voir, alongside the critics Sasha Stone, Walter Chaw, and Drew McWeeny. David Fincher and David Pryor executive produced the series. For anyone who loves film, I can't recommend the Criterion Channel subscription enough. On top of tons of the films they've released physically being accessible. They have a rotating library that brings in everything from brand new film festival hits to obscure films you can't find anywhere else, or at least not easily. And frequently package them in great themed collections like pre-code thrillers or oddball Asian horror. Just earlier this year they featured Ticket of No Return, which I absolutely adored. It's not available for streaming anywhere else, and to get a DVD, not even a Blu-ray, you have to print out a physical form and mail it to the director's office in Germany, at which point you're going to be paying something like $200 for the DVD alone. Not to mention international shipping. I'd never have seen one of my favorite art piece films if not for them, and there are dozens of similarly unobtainable films that rotate in each month. If that's not enough, they pretty regularly send out emails with gift certificate codes that never expire and can be used in their online store to buy physical media copies of stuff that might not be on the channel, or that you loved enough to own. I ended up saving mine for about 2 years, then when they did a half-off sale recently I snapped up 5 Blu-rays that I couldn't watch on the channel and didn't pay a cent. It's hands down the best streaming service I have for quality, quantity, and variety, on top of bonus perks like above. Throw in the film essays and bonus features from these creators and it's film lovers' perfection.